Investing your money in apartment buildings is one of the best ways to generate lifelong wealth. Multifamily real estate is the easiest way for you to add passive cash flow to your bank account every month. Regardless of whether you're going to work or calling in sick, money continues to show up in your bank account. Imagine what it would be like to get your first multifamily apartment building under contract in less than 90 days. Multifamily real estate is the easiest way for you to add passive cash flow to your bank account every month. And regardless of whether you're driving to work or calling in sick, money continues to show up in your bank account. I'm Jen Conkey.
And I'm Stacy Conkey, and we've been investing in multifamily real estate since 2003, and yes, even through the 2008 crash. And over the years, we've built a multi-million-dollar portfolio specializing in multifamily properties.
17 years ago, we spent a fortune learning about real estate investing, but we got really frustrated when we realized how little we actually knew when it came time to implement. We definitely had no idea how to get started or how to make it work for us. And you see, nobody was there to check our work, so we made a ton of mistakes.
And we didn't know where to start or what to do next or what to do along the way, and we just kept getting stuck. It was so frustrating to be on our own. There was no one to ask questions or get advice or just look at our deals. Really just be by our side to help us through the first ones.
And it took us years to figure this stuff out. Honestly, it was brutal. And neither of us would want to go through that again.
But we did learn a lot, and we ended up creating a system for ourselves. A system to make sure we could check every box and make sure we could do deals over and over and over.
And now we teach people the same system we use ourselves to shortcut that learning curve and go from someday I'd really like a multifamily apartment building to today I close on my first multifamily apartment building.
Most people think investing in apartments is super complicated and requires you to have a lot of money. It's really not complicated, and you don't need boatloads of capital to get started. Let's break it down. For starters, let's compare single-family homes to apartments. Single-family homes are typically less expensive, but you have only one rent coming in each month. So what happens when your tenant leaves? Your income drops to zero, but the mortgage and expenses, they're still alive and well, making you dip into your personal savings just to keep your investment going. Let's compare that to a small apartment building. Let's say 10 units. And each unit rents for, let's say, $750 a month. So you have $750 times 10 for a potential monthly revenue of $7,500. If one tenant leaves, you still have $6,750 coming in. Even if two tenants leave, you still have $6,000 of income. That drastically reduces your risk and the possibility of you having to cover property expenses out of your own pocket. I mean, really, that's enough reason to focus on apartments, but let me tell you about some of the other benefits. So the way that commercial properties are valued is different from residential. Residential properties are valued based on comparable sales, which means you don't really have that much opportunity to increase the value, other than just buying it really low and rehabbing it. With apartments, the net operating income drives value. So if you can increase the revenue or decrease expenses, you get a 10 times the annual change in value. So let's say you increase monthly rents in your 10-unit apartment building by just $25 a month. No big deal. So that's $250 every month, or $3,000 over the course of a year. So you multiply that annual NOI increase by 10. So you just increased your property value by $30,000, all by just raising the rent by $25 a month on your 10-unit. And here's the thing, you don't have to have a lot of funds to do this. Raising capital for apartment projects is much easier because the cash flow is so much higher. Geez, there's so much I want to share with you.
That's right, there is a lot to learn, but it doesn't need to be complicated or scary. And that's why we created a free masterclass where we teach you our system. We'll teach you how to analyze a market, how to find and analyze apartment deals, how to make the right offer, and how to raise private money without syndication.
And look, when you use our system, you'll finally be able to start taking action. No more analysis paralysis, and no more sitting around watching everyone else take action and build their passive cash flow.
In full disclosure, at the end, we'll make you an offer to join our mentorship group where you will be guided through the process from somebody who's been in your shoes. You'll be able to ask a million questions and feel like somebody actually has your back. But for now, if you just want to learn our system, then click the link and check out our masterclass.
And ultimately, watching the masterclass is up to you. We are not here to make you do stuff. The truth is, 17 years of experience has gone into making this masterclass. We're going to teach you everything you need to do your first multifamily deal to create passive income. which gives you freedom to spend time with family or go to your kids' Little League games or travel. In short, do whatever you want. And really, isn't that what it's all about? Jen and I have 4 amazing kids, and we actually get to see them grow up because we put in the hard work at the beginning to get this thing set up and running. And we know you deserve the same. So click the link, fill out your details, and we will see you on the masterclass.
Now listen, you have a choice to make. You could either watch the masterclass and learn how to create that financial freedom for yourself, or you could do nothing. And in 6 months, literally nothing has changed in your life. You deserve better. So click the link, let us help you get your first multifamily apartment building, and let's make Sunday today.